hello, hello. How's it going? So, thinking about sunscreen and just how important that is, and thought we'd have a sunscreen talk today. So, first I'm going to put on some moisturizer. Good afternoon, though. I hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Okay. This is a day moisturizer. We have a day and a night moisturizer. They are both fabulous, customizable. I love them. They're so great. Yeah. Okay. Get organized real fast. How's it going, everybody? Hope your week is off to a great start. We had so much fun. I didn't come back on Saturday. Did I come on? No, I didn't do a live yesterday. So we went to the hot dog races, the weenie dog races, Saturday night. So much fun, so stinking cute, like so hilarious, met all my expectations, literally laughed the whole entire time. It was so fun. I literally had a sticky note with notes and I wanted to read, and now I don't know what I did with it. Do you ever do that? Like I literally lose things in like my little cubicle space here. Clearly haven't been drinking enough water today. Okay. Had a busy morning. Got all my stuff. Sorry, I'm like fumbling around because I don't know what I did with that sticky that I had. What did I do with it? I was like writing down notes. This is it. It doesn't seem like what I was looking for. Oh well. Oh well. How's it going? Okay. So, day moisturizer. Niacinamides. Niacinamides are so good, okay? They are going to brighten your skin. They are going to protect your skin. They're going to help against acne. Our day moisturizer, our night moisturizer both have niacinamide in it. So it's a super important ingredient, something that you want to make sure is in your skincare, okay? On top of that, like blotchy. On top of that, we're going to customize this for you. It's going to get customized so that it is meeting, sorry, I'm like, I know I had that sticky note of like notes of stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I don't know what I did with it because I was like calling the doctors. We're going to customize this for you, okay? It is going to be customized to your skin, to your skincare concerns, okay? So that it can help you love your skin. Hey girl, good afternoon. I know I'm never usually on this late. I jumped on late today. It's been like a busy, I've been calling the doctors, dentists, optometry, like literally, I'm like, hey, I got like a few weeks left and now it's time to like get it in gear and get things done during summer that I need to get done. Those are the things I need to get done, doctors. That I put off until like I'm on vacation to go do, right? It's just easier, I don't know. Did all that. I sure might get my kid ready for... It's gonna drive me nuts. I don't know what I did with that stinking sticky note. Maybe it wasn't a sticky note. Maybe I wrote it on something else. Did I do that? Just me that makes notes everywhere and then I lose them? I don't know. Okay, anyways, we are gonna talk about sunscreen today. I am just gonna throw on a little bit of makeup for this afternoon. Nothing spectacular. So yeah. The weenie dog races were amazingly cute. I'm so excited. Like, I want a weenie dog so bad, and then that just, like, literally solidified it. Like, my next animal was going to be a weenie dog. Alright, got my moisturizer on. I am going to throw on my sunscreen. Okay. So, I found out that I'm not using it. I'm probably using a third of the amount of sunscreen that I'm supposed to be using. So... if it's SPF 50 and I'm only using a third of it, whatever 50 is divided by 3, good, I'm glad it's not just me, is how much I'm getting, okay? So if I'm using like half the amount I'm supposed to be, I'd only be getting like 25 SPF, not 50 SPF, right? So you have to, I think I knew that, but I think I forgot that, okay? So, for this to be 50% SPF for my BB cream to be 30% SPF, you have to use the amount that they used when they were testing the SPF in the laboratory, when they're doing their whole thing, right, when they're creating it. So if you're not using enough, you're not getting its maximum protection, right? So you pretty much, what I found out is pretty standard. The amount that you're supposed to use is a quarter of a teaspoon. Okay, a quarter of a teaspoon. So if you don't have a measurer, they said like you can do the 3-line finger rule. Like you pretty much just do 3 lines down your fingers, and that's about the amount that you should be using. I literally was probably using 1 finger. Okay, so this is the amount I should be using, where before I was not using this amount. All right. So that's one. That's one really important. So if you're using half, you're getting half the protection. If you're using less than half, you're getting even less than that, right? And that goes for everything. So if I was using my 50 and getting about 1/3 of it, my BB cream is an SPF 30. I was probably using about half of what I'm supposed to use on that because I use it very sparingly. So I'll say it's probably getting a 15 out of that. So we'll say like maybe altogether I was getting a 30 SPF if I was using both of them, okay? When what I could have been thinking is I was getting 50 from my sunscreen and 30 from my BB cream and getting up to like an 80 SPF, which is clearly not what I was doing, okay? So you can tell this is a mineral sunscreen because it leaves this white residue. And now I have to wait longer for it to like absorb a little bit, right? So I can put some makeup on top. All right. So there is chemical sunscreens and there are mineral sunscreens, and we hear about this all the time, and some people are just like, sunscreen, I'm going to use whatever I have, I'm going to use whatever's cheaper. That's all fine and dandy, okay? You do you, right? It doesn't really, to me, I'll use either. It doesn't make a difference to me, but I know some people are really picky about, like, we hear the word chemical all the time and we really think like icky thoughts with that word all the time. I forget, there's another really good example of that where we're like, oh, chemical, but it's like, oh, chemical peel. People think chemical peel and they think like it's awful, but it's not really like that. It's just like a chemical reaction. Things are reacting, that's what it's called. But there are chemical sunscreens and then there's mineral sunscreens. So mineral sunscreens are typically, and this is where I had my notes, and I'm going to get tangled up on my words because I lost my notes. I knew it. That's why I had the notes. It was for the sunscreen. Big fluffy words that I can't remember how to say. What did I do with it? Goodness gracious, you guys. Like, really? Seriously. Seriously, I was messing with my calendar. Put my doctor's appointments in. Maybe I stuck it in here by accident. Oh my god. What did I mean come through? Is that it? It got stuck to the back. It was on my desk and it got stuck to the back. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. Yay, I got it. I found it. Alright. So there's like, I think it's pronounced like avobenzone, benzone, oxybenzone. Okay, so those are some of the words that are associated with chemical sunscreens, okay? And then for mineral sunscreens, you'll hear words like zinc oxide, titanium oxide. Those are more the things associated with mineral sunscreens, okay? So what's the big deal? What's the difference? Who cares, right? So they do protect your skin a little bit differently, okay? So our BB cream has zinc oxide in it as its mineral sunscreen. And my Clarins actually has titanium oxide in it as its mineral sunscreen, one of the major ingredients in this, okay, among a few other things. So both of mine are mineral. So they are okay to use together because they're both mineral sunscreens. If you are using a mineral and a chemical sunscreen, there could be problems in compatibility. One, don't mix them together and put them on. Like, that's just not a good idea. And if there is enough separation between the two of them to where one is not breaking down the other one, then it is fine to use. And I think most products that are EU approved, so if you're getting stuff from European countries versus the States, it's going to be like the way that they create it is a little bit different, where it's like protecting the molecule and this and that so it doesn't get broken down. So if you're buying your sunscreen and it's an EU approved company, you're pretty safe to probably layer them. But also just be careful. No, you might not be getting as much protection as you think you are if you are mixing chemical and mineral. Okay, so just be aware of that. One, mineral is more of an instant. Okay, it's like an instant protection. Like you don't have to wait for it to penetrate. You don't have to wait for it to soak in. You don't have to wait for that. I'm waiting for that because I was going to throw on some BB cream over. So I was just waiting for the like moisture portion of it to like kind of go away so my makeup doesn't pile on top of it. Okay, so since that's pretty down, I'm going to use actually my older BB cream today, which is really moisturizing, shea butter, doesn't have SPF in it. And I'm going to use the color Honey. Just because my face is a little bit darker right now, so might as well use some of this up. Okay. So I forgot what I was saying. A little scatterbrained today, guys. Sorry. A little bit of this on. So yeah, you just have to be cautious. Make sure you're checking your ingredients. Like I said, I'm totally cool with chemical. I am good with mineral. It just happens that the stuff that I have is mineral. Don't know how that worked out, but they also they work differently. Okay, so if you don't know, and I didn't know until recently, and that's why I thought that like maybe you'll come on and we'll do a sunscreen talk. It is summertime. I know my face is already getting darker. I'm already starting to get some pigment. Malaysia's starting to kick back up because of the heat and the sun and, you know, being out in that. Look at that, kind of just evened it out. I don't look so red and blotchy now. Which I love the older BB cream because it did have that shea butter, so it's like really calming, neutralizing for my skin. It really kind of brings down that redness when I do use it. And it gives me that dewy look, which I like. Okay, so it's the BB cream. I'm going to throw in a little concealer. And like that's about it, and some eyes. Like we're just doing super simple. It is late afternoon. I am not getting fancy for anybody right now. Okay. So concealer, vitamin E, caffeine, sodium hyaluronate, all the good things that you want in your concealer that is going to help protect this under eye area, right? So important, so sensitive. Let's take good care of it. Okay, I'm going to mix some Beauty Uplift Oil in with that. Just kind of put some on here. So if you're curious, what's the difference, right? So aside from it being like a chemical versus a natural mineral that's protecting you, zinc oxide also has a bunch of other wonderful properties. So if you have products with that in it, it is also can be like wound healing. It can actually help your skin heal. It's going to help if you are already burnt. If you're putting it on, it's going to help your skin in that aspect too because it's a mineral. Okay, so it's going to do both, which is great, right? So you're protecting your skin while also taking care of your skin. Okay, where a chemical sunscreen is really just working on protecting you from those UV rays. And I did hear a wonderful tip as to remembering, like we hear UVA, UVB, UV blah, 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 like all the different types of rays. And like, how do we know which ones are like the really, really bad ones? So somebody said the UVA is, you think of it like aging. So the UVA rays are the ones that are making you age. They're the ones that are going to give you wrinkles and fine lines and those kinds of things. That's the ones that are damaging to your skin. So you want to make sure your sunscreen has UV aging protection in it. So UVA, right? Most sunscreens nowadays, I feel like just they have that. Like, it's just a given. Because, right, everybody wants that. All right. Put it on my chin. So yeah, we're having a little sunscreen lesson today. I did get a package. I'm going to show you guys what I got. It's from Unique. It was my subscription. but I got something else with it. So I'm going to show you guys that. But I got my subscription for my collagen. Okay. It's another one of those important building blocks that you need for your body, for your skin, for everything. Okay. Wipe that extra off. Like, look how much extra. And you guys saw how small that little dollop was I put on. Just look how much extra. Okay. Let me get that off. I am going to do my Prime and Set powder for you. We are going to do the full face of it because I hardly ever do that. I usually just do my under eyes. So since I'm doing a light makeup day, we'll do the whole face of this. Alright, so if you're curious, now we know a little bit about the differences, right? Chemical versus mineral. But how do they work? Like, how does it work, right? I always thought either one kind of did the same thing and like put up a shield. Like, that's how I pictured it. I pictured it like I put it on and it's a shield and these rays, I can't penetrate my skin anymore. Like, that's literally what I thought it was doing. Come to find out, just watch this blurring happen with this. Hydrating, set and prime powder. Hydrating my skin. It's also getting rid of that dewy look from the BB cream, right? Just giving me this matte look on my face. Setting and priming. So I'm setting my makeup and priming for whatever else I'm going to do. Maybe I'll do some highlight because, you know, I love highlight. Okay. Keep me on track here, guys. Let me get too off the chain. Right. Put some highlight on. I love a good highlight. You know, I never used it, and then like the one time I like actually tried it, that was it. I was hooked, and I like never looked back. And I love highlight now. Weird, right? Okay. So that. Let me get. I really want something on my lips because they're totally dry right now. So let's do. So I'm gonna do a lip scrub. I haven't done it in a while. I feel like this is a lip scrub. I do have 2 bundles right now this week. If you want to grab those, let me know. I'll go over those really quick, then we'll talk about sunscreen some more. I'll do my eyes, and I will show you guys what I got. Okay? Tastes so good, smells so good. Exfoliates and like hydrates and moisturizes my lips. I love this stuff. It's the best. Remember, when you exfoliate, don't over exfoliate. I think so many people think you need to like exfoliate all the time. You can really hurt your skin by doing that. Don't do that. Do it like once, maybe twice a week. Like, you really don't need to exfoliate that often. Okay? Okay? Okay. Alright. So, 2 bundles. Okay? First one is the Flawless bundle. You get to pick your choice of foundation. So we have a spray foundation, which is like full coverage. We have a cream foundation, we have a powder foundation, mineral powder foundation, and we have the Serum Plus foundation, which is my favorite go-to, and then we have the BB cream. So your choice, you can pick any one of those 5 types of foundation. You'll get that. We'll color match you. You will get the anti-aging eye masks, which are these gold ones, okay? Favorite. We got a couple left. Very hydrating, anti-aging. It is going to reduce your fine lines and wrinkles. Within 10 minutes, you are going to look like you're rested, like you're youthful, like you're hydrated. All the things that we want to see, right? You'll get your choice of bronzer, brush, or highlight. Okay. You pick. You will get 2 liquid shadows. If I recommended any to most people, I would probably recommend these two, Reverent and Ornate, especially if you're somebody who likes more natural looks. If you're somebody who wants a little bit more out there, I will show you the colors and you can decide, but these would be my two go-tos. Like, these are my daily go-tos for like everything. Like, if I'm just doing a normal look, that's what I use, like every day, seriously. Okay, so you get two of those. You're gonna get a lip splash. Pouty Pink is like my favorite right now. I do believe it's sold out currently, but there is another one that's a little bit lighter. I forget, I want to say it's like Peony Pink. I don't know, but it's really close to the same color. There are so many different shades, so you get to pick the color on that, but you'll get your lip splash, okay? All right, so that is like right under $100 in savings, bundling that with me, okay? So if you want to grab that deal, again, it's your choice of foundation. You're going to get the anti-aging eye masks. You're going to get your choice of bronzer, highlight, or blush, okay? And if you want more than one, let me know. We can work that out too. You'll get 2 liquid shadows, and you're going to get the lip splash, okay? It is a $98 savings, you guys. I'm going to throw in a free body cream, full size, and free shipping for you, okay? So let me know. It's called a Flawless bundle. Just message me Flawless, and message me Flawless, and we will get you hooked up with that Flawless bundle, okay? My other bundle is, we got a reward from corporate. That's exciting. My other bundle is a summer skin bundle. So this one is all about your skincare, okay? So what you're going to get is you're going to get a customized cleanser. We are going to personalize that, and we're going to address all your skincare concerns so that this cleanser is unique to you, okay? You are going to get the tanning drops. That way you don't have this issue that I have where your skin is way darker than your face because you tan, but you put a ton of sunscreen on, okay? So get the tanning drops. Those you mix with a moisturizer and you put them on, and it is just, they look fabulous, okay? It's such a great natural looking tan, so that like you literally, your face is in a different color than the rest of your body, like I got going on, okay? So you'll get your cleanser, you'll get your tanning drops. I'm going to give you the brightening serum, okay? So good. Favorite serum like ever. I love that one, okay? You are going to get the body scrub, okay? So that way you can exfoliate your body, get rid of all that dead skin, especially during summer, especially with the sun. It'll really help the turnover of your skin cells, really help get that youthful, glowy skin showing through, through all that's happening during summer, all the extreme heat and dryness and just all the stuff of summer that our body like takes in, okay? So we'll get you the body scrub. I'm going to give you the lash serum, which you can use on your lashes or your brows, okay? Either one. If you have sparsity, if you just want thicker, longer, you can use it on both, okay? So you're going to get the lash serum, and then you're going to get the lip butter. Why is it not over here? I don't know where I did leave it, okay? So you're going to get the lip butter also. Okay, and then you're going to get your choice of either the anti-aging eye masks, the eye cream, or the vitamin C, okay? So your choice of that. Again, this one is an $84 savings, okay? I'm going to give you the free body butter and free shipping on that one also. Okay, so those are the bundles. Let me know if you want a bundle while they're available. Okay, things are selling out, so yeah, that might happen too. Okay, so we're gonna do bundles, check, check, check. We are going to do some eyes, just easy peasy eyes. I'm gonna use my press powder. I'm just gonna start with the shimmery one, see what happens if I do that. All right, so back to sunscreen talk, right? Something else I wanted to share. We talked about how much, the differences, the names of the different things. Oh, how they work. That's what we have to do, how they work, right? So like I was saying, I literally thought all sunscreens, chemical, mineral, whatever, was the same. Like I thought it was like literally a shield that I put on and it protects my skin, right? Like a barrier. Okay? Turns out, not all sunscreens are made the same. That is not true. Like, that was just, I never knew, and I guess I never, like, looked into it. Like, I just thought that I, like, knew. Okay? How pretty. And if you want to grab this palette, just message me Cappuccino. We could probably even sub out this palette for the 2 liquids. So if you want to do that, let me know. I'll write it down. Let me put this down. You can do Cappuccino palette instead of the 2 liquid shadows in the Flawless bundle. Okay, we'll do or Cappuccino. Okay, write it down so don't forget. I got you guys. Because I use this one and I love it. And if you love it and you want it, I'd rather you do that than get those 2 liquids. I'm telling you, the liquids are great. The powders are great, but I like the liquids. There's no fallout. It's so easy. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Sunscreen, right? So the thing of it is, it's not a mineral sunscreen is a shield. Okay? So the sunscreen I put on, my Clarins, is a mineral sunscreen. So it works almost instantly, right? Once you have it on, it works almost instantly, and it works as a shield. Like, that's what it does. It works as a shield. It blocks those rays from penetrating your skin. Okay? Like that. Okay? So my Clarins and my BB cream is literally working as a shield to protect my skin. Alright? Those UV rays aren't going to penetrate my skin at all. Now, I don't know about you guys, but have you ever put on a sunscreen and go out in the sun and you're like, God, why do I sweat so much when I have sunscreen on? And you're just like, oh, it's just the sunscreen. It's like clogging my pores or making me hot, or it's just not breathable, right? Like, does that sound like you? Give me a heart if that sounds like you and you know what I'm talking about, because there's a reason for it. And I really never thought anything of it. I just thought that's how it is. It's how it's always been. It's how I react to the sunscreen, whatever, right? Like, that's what I thought. Not true again. Fact be told, the sunscreen is actually causing you to sweat and be hot. Like, that's what it does. That's how it protects you. Crazy, right? So if you got sunscreen on and you're like sweating up a storm, that's because it's working. It's working. Okay, so if you're using a regular chemical sunscreen, which are most, I want to say like most typical sunscreens we probably have in the US are chemical sunscreens, unless you're actually looking for a mineral one, or you know you have a mineral one, or it says like zinc oxide or what's the other one? Titanium oxide, right? Like, it's gonna be a chemical sunscreen. So I guess if you are putting that on and it soaks in, you gotta let it soak in. Okay, that's the thing with that. If you put on a chemical sunscreen and go run into the ocean without letting it soak in, it is not going to protect you. You have to let chemical sunscreen soak in, okay? You have to absorb into your skin. That's what they do. That's how they work, okay? So now what the chemical sunscreen does, instead of it just repelling all the UVs that are coming at you, it is actually, it's allowing the UV light onto the skin. And then once the light is absorbed into your skin, the chemicals, chemical part of it, the chemicals in that sunscreen, okay, create a reaction. So this is the whole thing. It's a chemical reaction that happens, right? Which takes that UV light and actually converts it into heat. And then the heat is dissipates from the skin. Right? Okay. That's why you get hot. That's why you get sweaty. Because you're using a chemical sunscreen and it's literally doing its job. So you should know, if you're getting hot and sweaty when you have a chemical sunscreen on, it's working. Okay? That's your clue. It's working. Because if you have one on and you're out in the sun and you're like cool as a cucumber, it's probably not working right. I like my eyeshadow, but I feel like adding just a little bit. I'm gonna add this dark color. So, if you have chemical sunscreen on, I'm just gonna say sunscreen. If you have sunscreen on and you are sweating and you are getting hot from it, it's doing its job because it is converting those UV rays into heat and dispersing it back out of your body, so your body is not absorbing it. Okay, where the mineral one is just reflecting it. Okay? So a chemical sunscreen, one, is going to last longer. Okay, you don't have to reapply as frequently as you do with a mineral. A mineral sunscreen, since it kind of sits on top and acts as a shield and doesn't soak in, you have to reapply it more frequently. Okay, so that's the sunscreen chat. Hopefully you learned something. If you learned something, let me know. I would like to know if you learned something new today. I know when I learned all this, it was new, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta share this with everybody I know. Because, like, how do you know if you're not sharing knowledge with people, right? Like, how do you learn things? So, and sometimes you don't know you want to know something until, like, you learn it, and you're like, oh wow, I would have never, like, searched that out to, like, learn it, but I happened to, like, come across it, and was like, oh, this is so important to know, especially since I'm always talking about how great our BB cream is because it has that mineral sunscreen in it. Okay? So mineral sunscreen, it works almost instantly. You do have to reapply it more regularly. It's not going to make you hot. Chemical sunscreen is going to last longer. Okay? It's going to last longer. It's going to chemically react with the UVs and disperse those back out in the form of heat. Okay, it is, yeah, it's gonna last longer. All right, so that is our sunscreen talk. Okay, I got my eyes on. I'm just gonna throw on some mascara and call it a day. We're gonna call it a day. We're gonna show you what, I don't know why I keep saying we. It's like literally it's me. I keep saying we, but I mean me. Isn't that pretty? Look at this cappuccino colors. I think it's so pretty. Very subtle, natural. I really like it. Thinking I'm going to put together a giveaway, maybe for next week. I don't have one going. I haven't had one in a while, but I think I might do a giveaway here soon. I have been getting some stuff together. Have some stuff for giveaways for my peeps. Alright, so this is the Twisted mascara. Has biotin and keratin in it. So good for your lashes. Strengthen, lengthen. Oh my god, we have a new mascara coming out, you guys. So our mascara is like amazingly good. Like, it is pretty. It's probably one of the top selling items in the company. Like, across the board, the mascara is like the thing. Okay, it's so good. It's been so good. But you know what they did? They made it even better, and they're like patent pending on this new one. Nobody has it. It is like it's a new thing. It's a new thing they've been working on. Haven't even, like, I've seen the pictures. Like, I've seen the pictures, and I've seen it, like, I haven't even seen the bottle, but I've seen it, like, not on, boom, on. I've seen it. Like, it's amazing looking. I won't say August 1st, it's supposed to be available. I know, if I was going to convention, I'd be able to get it at convention, because everybody going to convention gets one. I'm literally half tempted to buy a virtual convention ticket for all the goodies. Going to convention wasn't in my cards this year. It was the 10-year anniversary, but it's okay. Alright, so I used this little one, if you didn't notice. the Twisted has two wands. It has that little baby wand, which I like to use. I learned from one of my friends that you can use that one and get all your little lashes. And then afterwards, I'm going to go in with my bigger wand and really coat everything good. Okay. Alright. Since we're late in the day, I'm just going to use this Twisted one on my bottom. I usually use a waterproof, but... And I think that'll be like perfect timing. I'm hoping it's a waterproof version of it too. Because I'm probably gonna, August 1st will probably be close to when I'm like starting to run out of my waterproof. Alright. But it's supposed to be like revolutionary, like you're gonna want it. Like it's gonna put me on the map kind of situation. Okay. I think that's about it for makeup. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of lip stain. Or lip splash. Pretty. Okay. So what I got. Ready? Ready? I got this. Okay, so this is our Beachfront Body Cream. Okay? This is what you are gonna get free in your bundle. Either one of those bundles I have. It's full size. You are gonna get a full size. Okay, you see the gap? They leave room in most of our products so that there is room for shifting and moving around during shipping. So things like if it expands, condenses, isn't gonna like cause a problem with this. I want to open it and see what it smells like. So you will get this. Look at how big this is. This is pretty big. Okay, this is what you're gonna get. This is a $44 value. You're gonna get free with your bundle. Okay, that and free shipping. I'm gonna take my collagen today too. Okay. Right here. Okay, so our collagen is a marine-based. Oh, this is hard. It doesn't have a pulley tab. I guess if I stab it right here. There's no. Okay. I got these cool new markers. We went to the art store. We got their jelly roll. But they're like so creamy, smooth to write with. If you're a pen person, you know what I'm talking about. Ah! Okay. I've got to say, not too satisfied with this opening situation. God. And then it's like lotion, so it's slimy. Okay. Alright. Not making it look so hot here. That's okay. Once we get it open, we'll be good. We're going to take all over that part. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I got a good one. Okay, there we go. There we go. I didn't lose too much product. I'll just wipe that on. Because I'm a cheapo. If I pay for it, I'm going to use it. All of it. Okay. Some pieces out of here. I got chunks of. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That smells delightful. That smells really, really, really good. I like it. It's not overpowering either. Like I have the, ooh, it's like thick too. Okay. I have the, Trader Joe's body butter. It's like the same consistency as that, but it goes on almost a little bit more creamy. Like the Trader Joe's one stays on a little bit thick. This is super creamy. And it's not like the Trader Joe's one is super overpowering and really, really strong. This is not that. This is very, smells good and fresh and like a little bit of sweet. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway. Sweet. I like it. Okay. It's worth it. It's free, you guys. Free in that bundle. $44 value. It's worth every penny. It's good stuff. It smells so good. So good. Okay. I'm going to have to let my husband and be like, smell my arm when he gets home. See if he likes it as much as I do. Alright, so a little bit of sunscreen chat for you. A little bit of lotion. I'm going to take my collagen. If you don't take collagen, you probably should take collagen, especially if you're like over 30. I don't know if I have anybody under 30 watching me. Even if you're under 30, if you are having thinning hair or you just know your collagen levels are low, why did I do it with these stinking scissors, you guys? I am like literally losing everything right now. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Got lotion hands, and I'm going to try to open this, and I just... yeah, did it. I'm just not going to talk about it. I'm just going to do it. Okay. Marine-based collagen. It's made from a whitefish. It's made from tilapia, you guys. Okay. I'm going to read from the box. Alright, it has 8 carbohydrates. 4 of them are sugars. It has 5 grams of protein. There's 5 grams of protein in this little satchel. Okay. Vitamin C, 30 milligrams. Vitamin C and collagen are 2 things that need to be paired up together because the vitamin C helps with the absorption. The marine, being marine collagen instead of bovine, helps with the absorption. Okay. It being liquid instead of powder helps with the absorption. Okay. So on top of your protein, on top of your vitamin C, fish collagen peptides, 5,000 milligrams, sodium hyaluronate, 100 milligrams. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. It's going to help with your hair. It's going to help with your nails. It's going to help with your skin. It's going to help with your intestinal health. It's going to help with your bone, your joints. My mom's friend just showed up at her house the other day screaming about how her back doesn't hurt anymore when she wakes up in the morning. Okay. My husband's elbow isn't bugging him anymore like it used to. My other friend, she said she had pain in one of her joints in her fingers, and that is gone. So it really does work, you guys. I'm telling you, just try it. If you can afford it, try it, because it really is good, and this one really does work. It's probably the 4th one I've tried, and it's the best one I've tried so far. So, cheers. I think that's all I got for today. Yeah, if you have any questions about sunscreen, if you want to grab one of my bundles, let me know. I'd be happy to hook you up with that. But aside from that, have a positively beautiful day, everybody, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.